Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Oliver Smith.
Well, if you're just waking up this morning and getting ready to head out and go do your daily activities and you're wondering what the weather's like, well, it's actually pretty nice outside. We do have some clouds right here in Medford, but they're generally of the higher type and really kind of a nice day overall. It is cool though, 44 degrees right now and not a whole lot of wind, and we'll get into why there's no wind coming up in a little bit. But you can see here with our satellite and radar composite, it's actually fairly nice east of the Cascades. We do have more clouds off to our west, and we do have a fairly decent southwesterly flow, which is the clouds that we were just looking at. Now you can see in our big picture, there are more clouds off to our south and west. This is from a trailing cold front that's very, very weak. And that's not going to do a whole lot except just kind of keep the clouds in the area. And because the clouds are in the area and there's not a whole lot to kind of stir things up, we don't really have the greatest air quality. In fact, most of the region right now is generally under moderate air quality, but in Klamath County, it's not very good right now. In fact, a good chunk of about half of Klamath County right now is under unhealthy air, and really the most of the rest of the area is unhealthy for sensitive groups. So we're kind of looking at that poor air quality, and for the reason for that is National Weather Service has an air stagnation advisory through 10 o'clock on Saturday. So we don't have really anything to stir things up, not really any much wind. So it's just going to be kind of like what we're looking at right now for the next couple of days. Now in terms of maybe you're thinking of going on a hike today, it's going to be really nice weather for that. In fact, temperatures will warm into the low 50s, so we'll be above average for the day today, and it's going to be a pretty nice day with just some clouds from time to time. East of the Cascades, we're looking at mid-40s. We're generally looking 50 to 55 all the way down from Mount Shasta City to Grants Pass. We're looking at 54 here in Medford. Bottom side is 60 degrees over in Brookings. You should make it to 45 degrees for tonight, 35 here in Medford. We could see some areas of fog developing tonight, and 20s east of the Cascades. Now in terms of the Klamath Basin, what we're going to be looking at is pretty nice weather. Maybe you're thinking going for a bike ride this upcoming weekend. Friday, Saturday looking pretty good. Sunday, not so much. We could be looking at some showers east of the Cascades by then. Now in terms of our 7-day temperature trend, you can see temperatures really don't change a whole lot for the next 7 days, right around 55 degrees, which is almost 10 degrees above our seasonal average. And in terms of rainfall, we're not going to see a whole lot until we get towards Sunday, and then even Sunday, it'll be late in the day, but by the time we get to Monday, that's when we're going to start seeing the rain, and then it tapers off by next week. So here's your 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast. We'll be looking at temperatures climbing into the mid-60s by Saturday. Pretty pleasant overall, and then we'll start seeing rain fire up by Sunday and more rain and wind once we get towards early next week. For Northern California, we'll be looking at generally 50 to 55 degrees for the next 7 days. It stays dry through Saturday, and temperatures will be cold in the overnight, in the next couple of mornings, generally into the 20s. They do warm up above freezing by the time we get towards Monday morning. For the Klamath Basin, stays dry through Saturday, and then we'll start seeing some of those showers beginning on Sunday, and that looks wet as we go through the early part of next week. So at least you get a couple, 2-3 days of some nice weather to enjoy while it's still dry. For the Cascades, we could see a few showers today of rain or snow, depending on your elevation. But other than that, Friday, Saturday look pretty dry. Get temperatures approaching 50 degrees, and then temperatures cool off a little bit. We'll start seeing some rain and snow as we get towards early next week. And here in the Rogue Valley, we stay dry through Saturday. So you have 3 solid more days, including today, for some pretty nice weather to get some stuff outdoors and not have to worry about any rain. But then the rain will show up later on Sunday.
All right, thank you, Oliver. So definitely, this now is a good time to head outside, do your outdoor activities, maybe hang up any last-minute Christmas lights before it starts to pour.
Yeah, I still have to rake the leaves.
There you go. Right, thank you, Oliver. Appreciate it.